45 already. Back to throw here.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Herbert to start the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Herbert once more.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Fields.
They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
They work now on 2nd and 9. A handoff for Herbert.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And down he goes, taking it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers. Guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Fields on first down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll outbreak from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Moore, the man in motion.
Back to throw. Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Look at the big man rumble. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now it's there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Herbert.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Fields. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They juked him. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
That would all. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he floats one there, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now Fields. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defending.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Fields. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out, and the Eagles have recovered.
This is going to show my age, because I remember the strip sack kind of came in vogue, where defenders were taught not just to make the tackle, but do that little extra, try and jostle the arm of the runner and not get free. That's what we just saw there.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Hurts on the option right. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Hurts keeping it himself from 10 yards away as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here.
There he goes, right side.
Down the sideline he goes. Darnell Mooney.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Darnell Mooney.
76 yards.
And the Bears get a bit closer.
Santos able to tack on the extra. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And bulldozing his way through. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
They'll look to throw again.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That was a corner blitz, and it was Kyler Gordon getting in there for the sack.
Out of the gun now on 3rd. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Now Herbert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Fields.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big one. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Swift. Oh, look at the juke. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fields. That's good. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll have the ball set up. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Swift. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. T.J. Edwards from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They will run it with Swift here. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. Be in the film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Fields throwing again. That is caught by Herbert.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Swift.
Boom!
Still fighting through tackles. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
31 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, he stays up.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll get that underneath to Herbert.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Again, Fields.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Ooh, with a juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating.